Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red Omega and episode 6 of the playthrough. Here we are in beautiful Cerulean City, where in the last episode, we took on Misty and her gym, and won quite easily, I might add, because Elekid is so freaking good, and Elekid ended up evolving into Electabuzz. But here's the thing, because that was my only Pokemon that was good in this gym, he is now wildly overleveled as compared to my Staryu and my Geodude. So here today, we're going to be doing a bit of training, and that's perfect timing because we have a bunch of trainers to take on between us and Bill's house. And to be able to leave Cerulean City, we need to go up to Bill's house. So I suppose today we are going to be doing a lot of Pokemon battles. And before we do so, I need to remember to do this because otherwise I will forget. Let's go over here to the TM case and grab ourselves Water Pulse, which we got from Misty for defeating her, and teach that to Staryu. Now, Cypher, in the comments of my previous episode, told me that now that I can teach it Water Pulse... what do I get rid of here? I think we get rid of Rapid Spin. Now that I've taught it Water Pulse, there's no sense in keeping it a Staryu. Now, for those who don't know, unlike other Pokemon, Staryu can evolve with a stone. I suppose I should say there are lots of Pokemon that evolve via stone, but Staryu is a Pokemon that evolves via stone as compared to leveling. Which means as soon as I find a Water Stone, I can make Staryu a Starmie. But here's the thing. Staryu can learn abilities that Starmie cannot, so it's really a question of how long do you want to wait before you evolve your Staryu into a Starmie. I looked up online, at level 28, Staryu learns Bubble Beam, which is a decent water move, and I figured after I get Bubble Beam, I'll then evolve Staryu, because the next good move after that is Hydro Pump at level 46, and that's way too long to be waiting to evolve, at least in my opinion. But apparently, Water Pulse is better than Bubble Beam, so I guess the moment I find a Water Stone, I'm good to evolve Staryu into Starmie, which is pretty exciting, actually. I've read that a good way to get a Water Stone would be going ahead and fishing quite a bit, because apparently, if I were to head back to Palatown, which would be quite a long run, actually, apparently when you fish up Staryu, they have like a 50% chance or something like that of having a Water Stone on them, like they're carrying one. Mine did not, so I don't have one, but I don't know. Maybe that'd be worth doing. Let's just go ahead and Magnitude, I suppose. Oh, you're going to harden up. Okay. We're going to try and raise up Geodude a bit here today. So, I don't know. I'm pretty excited about that because that means we're going to have a Starmie here relatively soon. And I like that. Oh, that's for our ground type, isn't it? I should just went with Mega Punch. Oh, what? Why? Okay, put out the water type. That's fine. Your water type's about to get punched by Geodude. I mean, this guy, Geodude is like 30% fist. Maybe make that about 45% fist, something like that. It's absurd. I'm not afraid of your Surskit, especially when you're quick attacking me. That did literally 1 damage. 1 hit point of damage. Then, of course, Geodude, assuming we can level him well enough, is going to become a Graveler. And, oh, man, we're getting up there. Our Pokemon are growing up. Seems like just last week, all I had was Elekid. Because it was last week, all I had was Elekid. Oh, you would miss. Come on, man. Let's go for it again. Okay, Leech Life is going to hurt quite a bit. That's going to hurt quite a bit. Did I say it was going to hurt a lot? Because I lied. Will you stop missing? These, dude. This is painful at this point, Geodude. You have to hit 1. Just hit 1 and it's down, and we can move on. Are you serious? Okay, what is the accuracy on that? Is it like... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit shift. I meant to hit summary. Is it 75%? What is going on here? 85% accurate, and I missed it 4 times in a row? What are the odds here? Somebody do the math in the comments. What are the odds of me failing an 85% chance 4 times in a row? For crying out freaking loud here. This is why I don't gamble. This is why I don't play the lottery. Oh my goodness. That's why I don't open supply drops in Call of Duty. Oh my goodness. Alright, here comes number 5. 5th time's the charm, apparently. Okay, that did literally nothing, my dude. This is absurd. Let's try Rock Throw, I guess. Oh, now you have an excuse for your accuracy being lowered. Can I do anything to make this thing... Oh my gosh, just go down. Just die already. It keeps hardening up too, which is going to make it so all my moves here are physical moves. And so that hardens going to really just take the wind right out of my sails. Slow and steady, boys. It's going to keep hardening. It's like I'm facing a freaking Metapod here. Goodness gracious. Oh my. Just go down. No! Well, why don't you actually do something? It's like facing a mage in Hearthstone. They don't actually do anything. They just annoy you. I thought, is Leech Life not a grass move? Apparently it's... Oh my goodness. Apparently, I mean, it's not super effective. I thought it was a grass move. I don't know. Maybe it's because of my picture. Maybe I'm thinking of Leech Seed. Will you just hit your freaking attacks for crying out loud? You're making this painful, Geodude. This is like the first time I've actually battled with you, okay? And you're making things difficult. You're taking forever to do anything. It's not a good type matchup. I get that. I get that. But you missed 4 moves in a row before he lowered your accuracy, and that's absurd. Spinnerack, that's the adorable green spider, isn't it? Yeah, he's cute. All right, we'll rock throw it because it's a bug. Bug go squish. Spinnerack's cool. What, he turns into like a bigger spider-looking thing. Would that say Pineco? Is that the pine cone Pokemon? It's the pine. Oh, that's so cool. What's neat about that? You would protect. But what's neat about Fire Red Omega, among many things, is I haven't played like Gen 2 in so long. Like, I remember it pretty well. I played a lot of Generation 2, specifically Silver. You know, when they come out with like Gold and Silver, you kind of choose one or the other. My friend had Gold, I had Silver. And man, I played so much of it. So much. Not as much as Gen 1, obviously, but I played quite a bit. And so when I see Pokemon like that, it's like, ah, the nostalgia. My nostalgia. Alright, do I have a potion on me or do I have to run back? Because we definitely want to, potion up. I don't have any potions. I have a Sunstone. Too bad that's not a Water Stone. I remember reading in the change notes, which is always the full notes for this mod are down there in the description. I remember reading it's much easier to get the various stones in this game. I think part of that is Pokemon you catch are holding them, but I think another part might be maybe they make it so you can buy stones at different marts earlier on. So let's go ahead and check the Pokemart here. I haven't actually been here yet, so we're just gonna check real quick. Even if they don't have any stones here, which I don't think they will, the earliest city in the base game that has stones, I think, is Celadon. So let's see. Great Ball. Okay, no stones here. Okay. Mystic Water though. Whoa. Whoa. I am to be held by a Pokemon, teardrop shape that boosts the power of water type moves. Yeah, that's gonna take like all my monies. That's okay. And actually, I have a thing to sell you, I believe, don't I? Yeah, Star Piece. We'll sell it. We'll sell the Star Piece off here. Oh, 4,900. That's wonderful. There we go. I could probably sell the Sunstone, honestly, but you only want 1,000 for it. Nah, I'd rather hold on to it in case I may use it for some reason later on down the line. Chances are I won't, but whatever. May I get here? We'll take 13. There we go. I'm broke again, but we have 13 super potions. And that means we won't have to constantly be going back to the old Pokemarts here. So a bit of an update from the episode yesterday. I had to relatively quickly record that. It's funny. The whole time I was recording the episode, I'm like, we need to hurry this up along here. It's going to be a shorter episode. And I kept talking about that at several points in the video. Yep, shorter episode. It was 30 minutes long. I'll call a 30-minute long episode is short here on yours Let's Plays. But, I put an offer on the house. They accepted the offer. But, if anyone who's purchased a home before or gotten a mortgage or anything like that, you know... Wait, that's a Togepi? It's so cute! It's adorable. But, anyone... Geodude? I'll have like this big life-changing moment I'm trying to talk about here, but freaking can't get over the fact that Geodude keeps missing attacks. So yeah, I put an offer on the house. I really like it, but that's just the beginning of a very long, multi-month process. You know, I wish in my dreams, buying a home is as easy as, hey, I like this house. Here's cash. You give me the deed, and we're done. But since you're going through a bank, or I'm going through a bank, I'm getting a mortgage and stuff like that. There's a lot of hoops to jump through. We still have to do, honestly, if I'm being entirely honest, guys, I didn't even read what Pokemon it said was coming out. I just hit accept. Obviously, I would have switched out if I realized it was an oddish. But yeah, when it comes to buying a home and getting a mortgage and stuff like that, you have to You're going through the bank. There are going to be inspections. There are going to be lots of paperwork and stuff like that, which I did a bunch of the paperwork here today. So the ball's rolling. It's far from a done deal. I thought I was getting a house a couple years ago and ended up falling through during this process here. So I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself or anything like that. But just some, somewhat exciting life news, I suppose. Aw, Ladybug. I haven't seen that in so long. It's so cool. Ice Punch on Electabuzz is almost unfair, to be honest. Because it's already a really good Pokemon, and now it's just better. Because it can do so much more in these different matchups. So that's my life update on that. Not really a whole lot else to say, honestly. I don't have an awakening, do I? Okay, we're just gonna have to start the battle up here with Geodude sleeping and wait for him to freaking wake up. Youngster, oh no, not youngster Timmy and his Sentret. I remember reading even though he's asleep, I'm just going to wait for him to wake up. I don't think this Sentret's going to be much of a problem. I remember seeing a comment on, I think it was the second episode of this playthrough. Somebody asked if the Sentret that I saw was a shiny, because this Sentret right here does it not look like it's a shiny. And for those that don't know, I'm sure there are a few people out there who don't know what shinies are. So when you're playing Pokemon after Generation 1, I heard there actually are in Generation 1, but you can't tell because they're not really designed to show it. But Generation 2 and onward, every Pokemon has a very, very small chance of being what is called a shiny. And a shiny Pokemon is the same as all other normal Pokemon, except they look different. They have a sparkle when they first enter battle, and they look a bit different. So if you can picture Hitmonchan, for example, Hitmonchan has a different skin tone, and his gloves, instead of being red, they are blue. And I was looking at Staryu, it's actually earlier today, and I was reading up on Staryu, and I saw what shiny Staryu looks like. I really wish my Staryu was shiny. So instead of the normal coloration, it's honestly more of a grayish color. Staryu's body's more gray, but instead of having the red gem in the middle, it has this really cool blue gem instead. And just shiny Pokemon are so cool. I'm really hoping we can find one in this playthrough here. But no guarantees, obviously. What are the chances of a shiny? 1 in 4,000 or something like that? Something absurdly low. I remember my first ever shiny Pokemon, and I was so disappointed by it. But I got it in Pokemon X, and it was a Panpour. I still have it. I actually just recently got my my 3DS back from my brother. He had it forever. And I got it back with my game. My save is still there and everything. And it's right there, my shiny Panpour. And using the Wonder Trade, I ended up getting a shiny Tyrogue. And Tyrogue is the baby version, the baby Pokemon that turns into Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, or Hitmontop. And apparently, with how you raise the IVs, I forget what you do, but you can kind of choose what it turns into by raising it a certain way. And since it was a shiny, I turned it into a shiny Hitmonchan, because shiny Hitmonchan looks freaking cool. Although I'm not as proud of that Pokemon, I guess, because I got it from the Wonder Trade. And when it comes to Pokemon Online, you never know what's modded, what's not, who cheated to put that into their game and then trade it out into the world or anything like that. We're actually going to switch this out for Electabuzz here. Actually, we should put Staryu. Staryu can handle Nidorina, I think. But I just saw Electabuzz. I'm like, we're going to have Electabuzz hit that Karate Chop and just end things real quick. But yeah, so I'm hoping, if you guys could down there in the comments, who is your first shiny Pokemon? I'd love to hear about that. And, hopefully we actually find one in this playthrough. That'd be so freaking cool. Every time I see a Pokemon from a generation that I don't immediately recognize, I'm like, is that a shiny? But it rarely is. See? Electabuzz doesn't miss. Mega Kick is much less accurate than Mega Punch, but he doesn't miss. Geodude, who's now level 19. Hopefully you're paying attention over there. Dun 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 dun. I lost 2. We're almost at the end of the bridge now. The end of this bridge, too, is also one of the cooler parts of the old Pokemon games, although it's also very disappointing. I won't spoil it for those that haven't seen it. Surprisingly, there's a lot of you guys watching this that I'm reading in the comments that actually haven't played through this game before, or at the very least, if you haven't played through it, you don't remember it all that well. And somebody said, Nero, don't end after the Elite Four. Don't worry. Do not worry. So in Fire Red, as compared to the original games, I love Eevee. Look how cute Eevee is. Ooh. Flareon, huh? Well, here I'm thinking, because you can get an Eevee later in the game, or at least I assume you can. In the base game, you can get an Eevee in Celadon City. I could turn that Eevee into a Flareon. I never had a Flareon before. And I already have a water type and electric type, so Flareon would work. Although this is Generation 3, so we can get more than just those three. I don't know. I don't know who all we can get, honestly. Can you get more than just Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon in Gen 3? I think you can, although I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, when it comes to Fire Red, there are these 4 islands in the end game, and they're actually called like 1 island, 2 island, 3 island, and 4 island. I have no clue what goes on any of those islands. Like, no clue whatsoever. I have no idea, right? And so we're going to be doing that, which is going to be fun. And apparently there are also some other end game areas that are specific to Fire Red Omega. Because one cool thing about these Pokemon mods is they can add areas if they want to. They can do extra things if they want to. And yeah, so I think that's going to be a lot of fun. But here's the end of the Nugget Bridge, and check this out here. Regular looking guy, right? Congratulations, you beat our 5 contestant trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize, which is a Nugget, which we can sell for a buttload at the Pokemart, which is great. By the way, that's why they call it Nugget Bridge, by the way. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. So, when you're first playing through the Pokemon games, right, you're like, wait a minute. I can join Team Rocket? And you're waiting for the ability to say yes, but they never give you the option to say yes. There are so many people that wish they could just join Team Rocket and have a completely different game, but that never actually happened. There is a modded game similar to this called Pokemon Toxic Purple. If I remember correctly, I played through it here on the channel, and yeah, wow, lots of damage there. I played through it here on the channel, and unfortunately, the mod was pretty incomplete, but it was interesting nonetheless to kind of see the game from the perspective of Team Rocket, you know? And obviously, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, they would never do that officially. At least I don't think they would. Like, how do you make a game where you're Team Rocket and you don't have some sort of a, crisis partway through and become a good guy or something like it? To play a full-on bad guy, a full-on Team Rocket guy, like, I just don't see them doing that ever in a Pokemon game. It's just an official Pokemon game anyway. Just seems weird. Seviper, eh? I'm not afraid no Sevipers. Bring it on. Oh, that's cool looking. I still think Arbok is better. I wish Arbok was good. Why isn't Arbok good? He's poison type. Are any of these good against poison? I don't think so. Let's just try Magnitude, I think. You're going to try and wrap me. Really? I'm a floating rock, and you're going to try and get close to me? Hey, there we go. And now I'm hurt by poison. I think I have an antidote. If I don't, I'll just... If I don't have an antidote, I'll just keep on using super potions. We'll be fine. Because that's a long run back to Geodude. I get that like your accuracy's lower and all that, but you've been missing an absurd amount of attacks so far here today. Goodness gracious. So he's going down. He's gonna be hurt by poison. So he's gonna get the experience, and he's gonna go down to the poison. Oh, wait, no, he's not. I can't move at all. I can't move at all. If I take one step, Geodude's done. With your ability, you become a top leader in Team Rocket. Come on, think of the opportunity. Don't let this chance go to waste. All right, well, we need to heal up my boy here. Yeah, I still have some antidotes, I think, from Viridian Forest. All right, there you go, Geodude. All right. Much better, just like new. And then we hit you with the Super Potion. I forget how much Nuggets go for. I thought they were 5,000, but the Stardust is 5,000, so maybe Nuggets are 10,000 at the Pokemarts. I don't know. We have a patch of grass here, and I think a trainer. I saw your feet from the grass. Feet with an A? What feet? Me beating... Oh, like beating the bridge, I guess? Is that what he's referring to? It's weird. I don't know, just how he worded that is weird. Apom. Aw. Alright, I'm sorry, Apom. I don't like having to hit you with a rock throw, but you know, sometimes it just has to happen. And I can't. Will you stop hitting me with sand attacks? For crying out loud. Geodude has a hard enough time hitting his attacks. You don't need to keep throwing sand in his eye. For crying out loud. All he is 2 fists, 2 eyes, and a mouth. He doesn't have that many orifices. You can't just keep blinding the poor thing. Meryl? I should switch Pokemon as much as I want to. I haven't seen a Meryl in ages. I always liked Meryl. I think even though Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon, I just have I'm biased. I really like water types. I like a lot of different water types. I talked about in the last episode, and Meryl is like a water Pikachu to me anyway. Oh, it's so cute though. Too bad I had to Thunder Punch it, but well, I thought not. What? Did you just yell random things? There would be something down. There would be nothing down here. I mean, we have a Bellsprout. A level 18 Bellsprout who better let me run. Oh my goodness. Bellsprout, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You're about to be Mega Punch so hard. I'm telling you. Telling you. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. You're about to be punched by a boulder. Okay. He's going to knock out my poor Geodude here. Okay, you're going to growth twice and then use Poison Powder? You could have used, like, a good move and one-hit me and, like, got away with your life, and now you're getting Mega Punched. That was the most annoying Bellsprout. All right, level 21 Geodude. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. And just looking at the stats here, yeah, I mean, he's gonna be my big bulky man. He's very slow, but he has good hit points, good defense, and more special defense than he should have by his nature. Self-destruct. I never liked this move, but I'm going to teach it to him anyway because he doesn't really have a whole lot of great moves. Oh, he does have a lot of good moves, actually. We'll get rid of Tackle because why not? Self-destruct, for those who don't know. The user blows up to inflict severe damage, even making itself faint. So what you do is it does what it sounds like. It self-destructs. He blows himself up, which makes himself faint, but in the process, he does 200 damage. There you go. Kind of like a last resort. A bit of a kamikaze move, you know? So we're going to drop Tackle for that, because why not? I don't use Tackle a whole lot with Geodude anyway. And we'll have Self-Destruct just for the memes later on, because I have a feeling that's gonna be pretty funny at some point. I don't know when it's going to be funny, but it's probably going to be funny eventually. I wonder what level Geodude evolves into Graveler. I actually don't know. Somebody said in the comments that Graveler turns into Golem at 38. Oh, a Tailo. I'm still undecided as to what flying type I want to get. Somebody suggested Dragonite in the comments of the last one, and Dragonite's not a bad choice, but you get Dragonite super late in the game, and even then I think he's really rare, right? Isn't it the Safari Zone? Don't you have to fish up a Dratini and then raise it forever till it turns into a Dragonair? Here's the thing, though. I've never had a Dragonite before. Hi, old man. Attract. That was a move I was thinking of a few episodes back. That's a silly... I'm not going to teach anyone. That's a move. You're a carrying trainer. Have this here. Send... No. No, don't do this to me now. You can't do this to me. Attract is a move that makes it so a Pokemon of an opposite gender may not want to attack you because it's in love with you. You can't do this to me, man. You can't do this. You can't. No. No. Oh, it's adorable. It's so cute. Look at it. Oh, no. I don't know what the careful nature... I don't know what careful nature is. I don't know if that's good or bad. No. You can't give me Cyndaquil. I love Cyndaquil. And I need a fire type. I've been thinking about a fire type. Do I want to use Cyndaquil? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I love Cyndaquil so much. Right up there with Totodile. Totodile is really cool too. The Gen 2 starters are just so neat. Oh no. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I don't know. Do we take Cyndaquil? Or do we not take Cyndaquil? Part of me is hoping to not have like any normal starters in this playthrough and just get random Pokemon like a Dragonite, which I've never had before, or a Rapidash, or a Ninetales, or or a Flareon. I never raised a Flareon, but then again, Typhlosion is so much more fun than Flareon. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should we raise Cyndaquil as our own? I will leave it up to you. I will leave it up to you guys. That is your one choice. Actually, you guys have lots of influence actually over this playthrough. But I'll let you guys know. Let me know down there in the comments. Should we keep Cyndaquil or should we get a different Pokemon? Because keep in mind, you can only have 6, right? You only get 6 Pokemon in your party. I mean, you can have many more than that. But you can only have 6 in your party at one time. And I'm really selective as to what ones I want to get. Oh, that's cool. Water Pulse is a cool animation. I just don't know if Cyndaquil is the guy for me. I don't know. And the fact that I'm like hesitant on it kind of says that I don't really want them that much. But at the same time, I kind of do. You got Cyndaquil, which turns into Quilava, and then Typhlosion. That's a blast from the past. I haven't had a Cyndaquil in years. So long. I don't know. Then again, I'm like, do I even really need a fire type? To be honest, I mean, who are fire types good against? Grass Pokemon? There is a grass gym, but like, you don't necessarily need to have a fire type to beat it. And then when it comes to the Elite Four, I don't even think there are any grass types up there. I don't know. Lots of choices. Went with a regular water gun here, I think, just to save the PowerPoint. Gotta raise up my boy Staryu a bit. Bum, 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 bum. You worked hard. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, this guy's gonna have like regular normal type stuff, so we can put Geodude back out. I feel like, if I had to guess, I feel like Geodude levels up at evolves at like level 24. Something like that. There are so many trainers here today. It's absurd, actually. Youngster Joey! The meme himself! Youngster Joey doesn't have a Trapinch! What is all this, then? Is he a rock or a ground type? Probably both? Trying to remember. I think Magnitude's gonna be good against him, though. Alright, it was pretty good. Stop sand attacking my poor Geodude! For crying out loud, he's gonna be blind! Oh, wow. Actually, I'm getting low on the old power points here. So let's hit him with another Magnitude, I think. Magnitude's almost like Earthquake, but the damage varies based on what magnitude the quote-unquote Earthquake is. It's kind of a neat move. Natu. Youngster Joey? What? Where's Rattata? Rattata? I don't get it. I don't get any of this. Hold on here. Hold on here. Yeah, I just Googled it. It's Youngster Joey that I'm thinking of. Oh. Youngster Joey and his Rattata is from Gold and Silver. I had to Google that while the battle was going on. 'Cause I'm like, wait a minute. I remember Youngster Joey, and he was all about his Rattata. He would call you all day and night to talk about his Rattata. And, so... That's just another youngster by a similar name. I suppose it's not the meme one from Generation 2. That is sad. Sudowoodo! Oh, this is so cool! So, in Generation 2, Gold and Silver, in Pokemon Gold and Silver, there is a point where you come across a tree that's in your way. And you think you have to use Cut to get past it, and then, wow, that did nothing. You think you have to use Cut to get past it, and you realize, wait a minute, this tree is alive, and it's actually Sudowoodo, which is a Pokemon that looks like a tree. It was such a cool moment in that game. And here he is, just randomly, like, as, just randomly here, this random guy on the way to Bill's. Hey, man, I need you to stop hitting my Geodude. I need you to take this Magnitude 8. It's going to shake up that screen real nice. There we are. Hey, level 22 for Geodude. Any new moves, my guy? No, I mean, he probably wouldn't have any new moves. He just learned one. Dun, 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 dun. Gosh, we still have so many more trainers to go. I would estimate 6 more trainers, maybe. Maybe. And this guy's only got 1. A Slowpoke. I love the variety here. There's such an awesome variety of Pokemon to battle here. If he's a water type, I have to switch him out. Have to. If he uses a water gun, Geodude's dead. If he uses psychic moves, Geodude lives. But, yep, there's a psychic move. Confusion. And Thunder Punch for you, my Slowpokey dude. And speaking of Gen 2, that's the game where they cut off Slowpoke tails, which is pretty gnarly for a children's game. I mean, adults game. This is totally an adult game, and I'm not just, I'm not playing a child's game right now. I don't know what you guys are on about. Oh, Geodude's still number 1, okay. Nope, back, please. And down, there we go. And Super Potion, that's what we're after. My Geodude, he's a little wore out. He's been battling so many people today. He's not used to this kind of workload. Now, this is actually a pretty tricky part, although it's not super tricky or anything. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. In the area right up there to the top right, you probably saw it right before we got into this battle, there is an item. And you have to very carefully walk and make it so that guy comes down to face you, so you can just walk past him. You don't have to use cut to go and get the item. What's Magnitude U? I mean, Magnitude just works against pretty much everything. That did literally one bit of damage. 1. It's so funny when that happens. And it was nice knowing you, my Nidoran. And Nidorino, which is much cooler. Nidoking is a really cool Pokemon. Well, I'd say that, like, in terms of like how cool he looks, I think Nidoking is one of the best Generation 1 Pokemon out there, right? I think everyone likes him. Ooh, Magnitude 9. See you later. You're not surviving that. No. There's no way. There's just no way. Oh, I have a feeling Geodude's evolving this episode. I really hope he does. But I think we have to get at least 24 for that to happen. And so here's what I was talking about. If I walk this way, that guy's going to face me. But if I take one more step to the right, the guy's going to come down to meet me, which will give me just enough room to walk past him and go and grab the item. I'm off to see a Pokemaniacs collection at the Cape. I mean, why are you standing here? The building's like 20 feet to the right of us. Crying out loud. An Onyx! Alright, so how does ground versus ground work? Or ground versus rock work? Alright, Onyx is going to swag on me, I guess. Wait, why are you sharply raising... Oh, you're going to sharply raise my attack, but also confuse me, huh? Come on, Geodude, hit this, and he's done. 1 hit. There you go. Magnitude 10 even! So long, Onyx. You may be a 20-foot long rock snake, but you're nothing compared to this little 3-foot tall boulder. Onyx is a pretty cool Pokemon. I've never, we've all caught Onyxes, I think. In Mount Moon, specifically, you can, I think you can find an Onyx or two, in the base game itself. And so I'm pretty positive I've had my share of Onyx, but I never raised Onyx long into the game or anything like that. I think he's another Magnitude 10. Relax, dude. I still think he's like that great of a Pokemon, really, but he's a really cool Pokemon in my opinion. And of course, Brock had him in the anime, which is always kind of neat. Okay, Manky might present a bit of a problem because Manky's a fighting type, and yeah, this might hurt a lot. Okay, now if you're using Fury Swipes, if he uses Karate Chop like he should, then that would hurt a lot. Yeah, Fury Swipes is a normal attack, if I remember correctly. And that's not going to hurt at all. And Geodude's out of his confusion. I'm just going to use Oh, we get 2 10s and a 4. Okay, yeah, that low kick. That low kick will do it. Magnitude 9. All right, no more Manky. Geodude's not doing too bad. He is a pretty bad nature in that it gives him extra special defense and lowers his regular defense, but it's not lowering his actual attack. If my Geodude had increased his special attack, that would be terrible. I might honestly, like, I'm not the kind of person that when I'm playing through the games, I will get a different Pokemon because I don't like the nature that the one I caught has. I typically grow emotionally attached to an extent to the Pokemon that I get, so I'm fine with whatever nature they have. But man, if he would have had the one that gives you plus special attack and minus regular attack, that would be silly. Because that's like just the objectively worst Geodude you can find. Or maybe a Geodude that has increased speed and minus regular attack, because there's never a point where Geodude's going to be faster than another Pokemon. At least I don't think there's going to be. All right, so, yep, he's going to walk down here. Perfect. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Whoa, dude. Is she over there? She's talking about how cool her boyfriend is. He's literally like 10-year-old children in their short shorts. I'm a cool guy. I've got me a girlfriend. Now take on my Spinda. I don't know what Spinda is. I think it's a normal type. But it's like, so let's make like, I don't know, like a rabbit bear thing with squiggly lines for ears and a face. It's like, okay. I admit the Generation 1's Pokemon weren't all gems themselves, but some of these later gen Pokemon, it's like, what were they even thinking? Alright, Geodude's 24. I'm hoping it's 24 he turns into Graveler. I think it is, although I'm probably wrong. A Whismur, eh? Not really afraid of your little Whismur. I have faced many a Whismur. Oh, no. There's no PP left for this move. I've faced many a Whismur so far in this playthrough, and I'm not too concerned about yours, if I'm being entirely honest. Alright. Moment of truth. Is it 24? No, I thought it was. Alright, now we can grab ourselves wherever this is. Secret Power. That's a move that's always really odd. I'm not going to teach it to anyone in this episode, because I'm not sure how to best use it, so... An attack that may have an additional effect that varies with the terrain. It's a normal move. Decent damage, 100% accurate. Huh. And then there's Attract. If it is the other gender, the foe is made infatuated and is unlikely to attack. It's almost like Confusion, but it's only for Pokemon of an opposite gender. Look at this guy just walking around. He's ready to go. All right, so we have 4 more battles, I think, after this. I had this feeling. I knew I had to battle you. I mean, you were pacing there. I mean, restless leg, maybe? Too much Mountain Dew? Too much energy for youngster Chad here? There's a Vulpix. Look how cute Vulpix is. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to raising Cyndaquil. It's like, okay, we could have a Cyndaquil. But we could also go back and catch ourselves a Vulpix and turn it into a Ninetales. And Ninetales is good. That's a cool Pokemon. I'm just saying. It's a cool Pokemon. Arcanine's also cool. Rapidash also cool. Flareon also cool. Or Flareon, rather. Also cool. Oh, a Meowth. Oh, that's neat. Meowth, that's right. And down it goes. Probably. No! Wow! Okay, sad. Normal on normal. Let's do it. Okay, you would miss that. Time to be a cheaty McNulty and use the Super Potion. There we are. Poor guy. Not only do I have more Pokemon than him that are also higher level than him, but I'm also using items against him. I'm just a cheaty McNulty. That did no damage at all. And there we go. Second time's the charm. Good old Mega Punch. So what level could it be then? 26... Probably 26, 28. I don't think it's going to be 25 or 27. It just doesn't seem right. It's been so long, I don't remember when Geodude evolved, so I have no clue. But my friend has many cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Is your friend Bill? Bill's got cool Pokemon. Or then again, if you're friends with any of the Pokemon trainers that are up here, I can see that because they all have really cool Pokemon, especially that Sudowoodo. That was such a cool Pokemon to see. I haven't seen that in so long. I was about the magnitude of Pokemon that has Levitate, or at least it should, by the very nature that it's floating. I think it's also part flying, which means Rock Throw would be good, but I can't use Rock Throw because I'm out of PP, and I don't have an Elixir. And the Pokemon Center is a long run back. Rosalia. That's the green Pokemon with the roses for hands, right? Maybe she's just holding them. I can't actually tell. Should I swap here? Nah, I got 6 levels on it. Oh, never mind. Oh, that Mega Drain's gonna hurt. I do have 6 levels on it. Nope, that still hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt a ton. Wow. This whole time I've been up here, I'm like, things are good. Just, just for the funsies of it. The sound it makes when it comes out. I haven't heard that in so long. And then you paralyze it immediately. You're a jerk. You are a jerk. There we go, Cyndaquil. It's super... Oh, burned them right away. Oh, there we go. Hurt them with the burn and everything. It's using growth. Now's your chance, Cyndaquil. Hit that crit right here and now. It goes down. Oh, paralyzed. Poor thing. One ember. All it takes. If this ember hits... Oh, come on, Cyndaquil. It's such an easy kill for Cyndaquil if it just stops being paralyzed. That's 3 times in a row, by the way. Crying out loud. Are you paralyzed or are you just full on handicapped at this point? There we go. Alright, super effective, and down it goes. That should be a level, maybe 2 for Cyndaquil. Bum, bum, bum. You know what's funny, and I just remembered it? Cyndaquil evolves at, Cyndaquil is going to evolve at 16, isn't it? It's not 17, it's 16. And I was about to say, I think it's level 17 that evolves. I think Cyndaquil is about to turn into Quilava. Like right here, and like at the end of this battle, it's going to evolve. And I don't even know if I want to have it in my party. Again, I have to wait to read the comments from you guys, but... And be sure to upvote other people's comments as well if you agree or disagree or whatever. I think it's about to evolve. Cyndaquil, I hardly knew ye. I hardly knew ye. Oh, that sound though. That was a nostalgia trip for me. Oh, Quilava. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh man. I wish. You know what I'm gonna do? Through the power of video editing, I'm gonna go heal up Geodude. That actually took maybe 15 seconds for me to run back down there because, of course, you can speed things up when you're using an emulator. So I just ran down there really quickly and healed things up. But yeah, here we are back to the top. And Geodude's still number 1 in our party. All right, so let's talk to these folks because I think we can battle both of them. You can't. Hello, are you here alone? If you're out at Cerulean Cape, well, it should be as a couple. Wow, gee, thanks, jerk. So apparently there are no more battles. I need to go back there and heal him whatsoever. I thought we could battle those two, which is why I ran back. Sea Cottage. Bill lives here. I'm going to have that in my house. Nero lives here. Joe lives here. He's right out there in the front. It's just funny that it says that. Where's Bill? Hi, Clefairy. Do you know where Bill is? Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here? Yeah, sure. Wait till I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. Yeah, I'm 10 years old. I can figure that out. Nero initiated the teleporter's cell separator. I love the sounds here. Hey, my dude. Yeah. Is that a yeehaw? Is that a yeehaw I see there? Thanks, bud. I owe you one. So, did you come see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Here, maybe this'll do. An SS ticket from Bill. All right. That cruise ship, SS Anne, is in Cerulean City. I hear there's lots of trainers on board, too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand those fancy dudes. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. All right. I will certainly do that. And that ship's definitely not going to sink. At least it does in the anime. I won't say what happens in game. Teleporter is displayed. Wait. Oh, I remember this. You have to exit, then go back in. So, if you're looking to complete your Pokedex, or at least get entries in your Pokedex, this is a kind of a good place to do it. And the reason why they do this, it's Bill's favorite Pokemon. He has Eevee in the Eevee evolutions. And the reason why they do this is because when you get your Eevee, you can only evolve it once. You know, you can use a Fire Stone to get Flareon, a Thunderstone to make it make Jolteon, and then a Water Stone to make it Vaporeon, and you can't actually get the other ones. So this allows you to get those entries for those Pokemon that you otherwise can't obtain. So there is Flareon. That's the Fire Eevee evolution I was considering getting for this playthrough. Again, waiting to see what you guys think. If I should even have a Fire Pokemon, and if so, what Fire Pokemon I should get. But that's Flareon. It's adorable. You guys saw the Eevee earlier. That's Eevee. That's a Pokemon that evolves into these three. And then there's Jolteon, the electric type, which is a pretty neat Pokemon, must say. Then there's my personal favorite, Vaporeon. And I'd love to hear down there in the comments, what evolution is your favorite? Flareon, Jolteon, or Vaporeon. Then again, there are so many evolutions now that you're probably going to say one that I haven't even heard of, but those are the originals anyway. And now that I saw those, I'm pretty positive. Oh, wow, this is a weird list. Let's just keep on scrolling. I'm pretty positive now that I've seen them by looking at that PC, that they'll just be in here. There, yep, there they are. Since I haven't captured them, it's just a bunch of question marks and stuff, but they're actually in here, as in I saw them. So I don't think you can actually see them in-game aside from there. So, it's a neat little thing. But now that we are done with that, we, I believe, can take the back road. I'm going to walk over here just to make sure there's nothing else here. I love how there's like so much water up here that you just can't even really use for anything. But yeah, there's an entire back way, which will take you down to Cerulean City. Which means you don't have to go past all those trainers again or go through, I don't know, all the bushes and stuff like that. It's just one nice straight shot the whole way through. Jumps you back in. And then I think the police officer guy should be gone. Or at least out of the way. And he is. Which means we can actually advance a little bit and make our way out of Cerulean City. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing that in tomorrow's episode, because this one has already gone on quite long. I didn't anticipate how long it would take to actually do these episodes and stuff. I'm having a good time. I really am. It is so much fun here. And in the next episode, if memory serves, I'm just trying to... It's been a long time. Once I get to this point in the game, things start getting a little bit hazy for me. But if I recall correctly, we're going to go through that building, take on the rocket guy, and then we end up heading south. There's going to be a cave here, or not cave, an underground tunnel, which will take us into Vermilion City. So I think in the next episode, we will be in Vermilion City, and there's a lot to do there. There's Diglett Cave, which takes us all the way back here. There's the SS Anne. There is the Vermilion Gym with Lieutenant Surge. Lots of cool stuff to look forward to, guys. So until then, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Pokemon Fire Red Omega playthrough. And if you did, please drop me a rating. And for the third strip episode, we're going to sit next to this guy. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.